Clarence TV speaking to Chelmsford City midfielder Josh Castiglione after the late win here at Welling. Josh, what a finish, what a crazy game that was.
Yeah, it was. And to be honest with you, I thought we deserved the win. I thought for the majority of the game we dominated. And obviously we went a goal ahead and we probably took our foot off the gas a little bit and allowed them back in the game. But didn't really sort of think that they caused too many problems. Then obviously it was a good finish from their lad to get him back in the game. But the character and desire from the boys saw us over the line at the end, and thankfully the ref added plenty of time on for us to go and get the last minute winner.
And not an easy start, conceding a penalty, and they had a 1-on-1 as we're playing down up the hill, so good to get in sort of half-time 0-0 after that, but we sort of dominated possession again.
Yeah, exactly. I think, again, in the first half we dominated, like you just said there. We dominated possession, didn't really create too much, which is what we spoke about in the dressing room at half-time. Just said we've got to be a bit more patient in the final third, because the middle two thirds, or defensive and middle, we dominated. We just needed to relax a little bit and probably release the trigger a little bit earlier rather than trying to score that perfect goal. And then obviously, like you mentioned there, the penalty, what a save by Josh. To keep it level going into the break, and then second half I thought we again dominated the ball, and then we had a little bit of quality in the final third, little link up with Mo and Ruffy, and it was a good finish, which put us ahead.
Yeah, and then we sort of traded goals, and then Samir goes off, and then you start playing. So I'm not sure where you were playing. What was your position when you came into the sort of defensive midfield position? Yeah.
The gaffer, he just pulled me over and just said, "Look, Samir's coming off. He's had a little bit of a knock. So just go and play alongside Eze in the six." He knows I'm versatile. He knows that I can play in a number of positions. And listen, I think when a manager knows that about someone, that they can put you in a position and they trust you to play in there, they're gonna do it. And yeah, like I say, sort of we lost probably a little bit of control. Obviously, knowing the quality Samir's got in the middle of the park to control it, it was a difficult period. And obviously conceding the goal that we did in that spell was a real downer. But as I said before, the desire and the commitment from the boys to not give up literally until that very, very last whistle to go score a winner was delightful, to be fair.
And then you had a chance sort of even before the goal as well, hitting the woodwork in the 95th minute, I think.
I know. Do I want to see it back? I'm not sure. I would probably put it down as a bit of a sitter. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I'll take missing a sitter if you give me scoring the winning goal in the 99th minute or whatever it was to seal the 3 points. But yeah, I'm a little bit afraid to look that one back on the highlights, but I know which one I'd rather be looking at, that or the goal.
And it was really good. It was their free kick we scored from in the 99th minute, and really good play from Charlie and Mo just to keep it simple, not sort of, play the way that we've been playing a nice football and put it out to you on the left wing and good finish with your left foot across the keeper. Yeah,
exactly. And like I said at the beginning of the interview, the commitment, the desire, the hunger from the lads, even in the 99th minute. As you mentioned there, it was their free kick, but we weren't happy with just sort of defending the free kick and taking a point. We knew that we wanted to come here and take all three. And like you said there, Ruffy again and Mo Dabra, who was excellent, started the counter and Ruffy slipped it in my path. And to be fair, I think the goal was set up with my first touch. It was, if I can say so myself, it was a good first touch. And I'm not usually one for scoring with my left foot, but I'll take it. I'll take it because it was quite a good strike. I must give myself that.
And then sort of we've got a few sort of new faces this year. Your first start for the club tonight, so competitively, and so a nice moment, a late sort of good bonding moment between all the players and the team and the fans.
Exactly that. There's a lot of new faces. There's a lot of competition in and around the dressing room, and that's what you've got to have. If you want a team that's going to go up there and compete week in, week out, you can't play the same 11 players. You need a squad, and we know that. And as you mentioned there, the fans, there was a hell of a lot of them tonight, and we mentioned it in the change room after, we can only thank them for that, because in the 99th minute when we're dead on our legs, they were still singing, still chanting to get us on that counter-attack, and from the first minute right up until the very last, and the celebrations at the end, it was fantastic.
Okay, well done tonight, Josh, on the win and your first goal for the club, and move on to Saturday.
Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully many more.